Sherry's sister, her older sister, and the maid of honor. Maid means single. So we can all quit asking me where my husband is. If I knew, she'd be giving this speech instead of me. Okay? All right. Thanks. Okay. Sherry and I went through a lot. Why is this happening? Sherry and I went through a lot of phases growing up, as I'm sure most sisters do. When we were little, I also used to trick her all the time. We would play a game called Massage, where we would massage each other for 5 minutes each on the back. But see, Sherry couldn't tell time yet, so she would massage me for like 15 minutes, and I'd massage her for like 15 seconds. It was awesome, until she figured it out. Yeah. Then when we got older, you know, we argued all the time. I'm sure my parents loved that. But I've always been like a little protective of Sherry. So growing up, I heard the sentence, "Carissa, you are not her mother. I am." A lot, like a lot. Sherry would say, "Okay, I'm going out with so-and-so, I'll be back later." And my mom would be like, "Okay, take your phone, have fun." And I'd be like, "Where are you going? Who are you going with? Who's gonna be there? When are you coming back?" So be ready, Brandon, to explain your every move to me. Okay, because now you're my brother. When we got to college though, Sherry decided to pay me back for the massage game in the form of an 8 a.m. or water aerobics class. Yeah. For those of you who don't know us very well, we are not morning people and we do not exercise. So why she thought we needed to exercise in the morning for a grade, I'll never know. But now Sherry and I are in the best phase of being sisters, the phase where we're best friends. Mostly because the rest of our friends quit hanging out with us. I'm joking, sort of. Seriously though, no one makes me angrier, laugh harder, or prouder than my little sister. As far as Brandon goes, I used to beg and beg my parents for a little brother. That never happened, so I guess he'll have to do. He does his best to drive me as crazy as Sherry does, and he does a pretty good job. Seriously though, I love you, Brandon, and I'm so glad that Sherry finally did what my parents never would and found me a little brother. And so, okay, here's a common misconception. People think that because I like to talk, I like to give speeches. That is not true. I do, however, like to drop a mad rhyme every now and again. So Shandy and I wrote a little song to describe their relationship to you. You can go ahead and hit that now, Michael, and pray.